The air hangs heavy, thick with the scent of sulfur and ancient parchment. A lone candle flickers, casting long shadows that dance across the walls. Within this dimly lit chamber, a hidden world unfolds, the world of alchemy. For centuries, alchemists have toiled in secrecy, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to unlock the universe's deepest mysteries. Their quest to achieve ultimate transformation, to conquer death itself. Alchemy, a word whispered in hushed tones, speaks of a time when science and magic intertwined. It beckons us to enter a realm where base metals transform into gold, where the elixir of life promises immortality. The origins of alchemy are shrouded in mystery, lost in the mists of time. Some trace its roots to ancient Egypt, where skilled artisans experimented with metals and dyes. Others point to ancient China, where alchemists sought to create the elixir of immortality. In the ancient world, alchemy flourished in various cultures, each adding its unique flavor to this mystical art. The Egyptians, masters of metallurgy, believed they could transmute base metals into gold, symbolizing a spiritual transformation. Their knowledge, passed down through generations of priests and artisans, laid the groundwork for later alchemical traditions. Across the sands of time, in ancient China, alchemists sought the elixir of life, a legendary potion believed to grant immortality. They experimented with herbs, minerals, and even mercury, driven by a belief in the inherent harmony between the human body and the cosmos. From the bustling intellectual centers of Alexandria to the mystical temples of India, alchemy wove its way through ancient civilizations, leaving an indelible mark on the development of science, medicine, and philosophy. It was a melting pot of ideas, a convergence of ancient wisdom and relentless experimentation. Alchemists believed that by transforming base metals into gold, they could also purify their souls and achieve spiritual enlightenment. Central to alchemy is the concept of transmutation, the belief that all matter can be transformed from one state to another. This idea stemmed from the ancient Greek theory of the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Alchemists believed that by manipulating these elements in precise combinations, they could alter the very nature of a substance. This pursuit of transmutation went beyond mere material transformation. Alchemists saw it as a metaphor for spiritual evolution. Just as a base metal could be transmuted into gold, so too could the human soul be purified and perfected through a process of spiritual refinement. This concept of transmutation, both physical and spiritual, formed the bedrock of alchemical thought. The elixir of life, a legendary potion sought after by alchemists for centuries, represents the ultimate triumph over mortality. This mythical substance, also known as the elixir of immortality or drink of the divine, was believed to hold the key to eternal life. Legends of the elixir of life permeate ancient cultures. From the Sumerian epic of Gilgamesh to the writings of Herodotus, stories of immortal beings and magical elixirs have captivated the human imagination for millennia. Alchemists, driven by this timeless pursuit, devoted their lives to unlocking the secrets of the elixir. While the elixir of life remains elusive, its pursuit has profoundly impacted the development of medicine, chemistry, and our understanding of the human body. At the heart of alchemical lore lies the legendary Philosopher's Stone, a mythical substance said to possess extraordinary powers. This enigmatic stone, often depicted as a crimson-red powder or a perfectly smooth, radiant stone, has captivated the imaginations of alchemists and philosophers for centuries. The Philosopher's Stone, also known as the materia prima, or the fifth element, is believed to be the ultimate goal of alchemy. It is said to possess the power to transmute base metals into gold and create the elixir of life. Some believe it to be a physical substance, created through a complex and arduous alchemical process. Others view it as a metaphorical representation of spiritual enlightenment, a state of perfect balance and harmony achieved through inner transformation. The concept of the alchemical marriage, also known as the chemical wedding, represents a central theme in alchemical philosophy. It symbolizes the union of opposites, the merging of seemingly contradictory forces to create something new and profound. In alchemical texts, the alchemical marriage is often depicted as the union of the king and queen, representing sulfur and mercury, the masculine and feminine principles, respectively. This union symbolizes the harmonious blending of opposing forces, the integration of spirit and matter, and the ultimate goal of achieving wholeness. The alchemical marriage highlights the importance of balance and integration in achieving spiritual enlightenment. The Emerald Tablet, an ancient text of unknown origin, holds a revered place in alchemical tradition. Attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure shrouded in myth and often associated with the Egyptian lord Thoth, the tablet is believed to contain the secrets of the universe. Written in cryptic language and filled with symbolic imagery, the Emerald Tablet has been the subject of much debate and interpretation over the centuries. Alchemists believe it holds the key to understanding the nature of reality, the process of creation, and the relationship between the microcosm and the macrocosm. The most famous line from the Emerald Tablet, "As above, so below," encapsulates the hermetic principle of correspondence, suggesting a fundamental connection between the spiritual and material realms. While alchemy, as a formal discipline, declined in prominence with the rise of modern science, its legacy continues to resonate through various fields, shaping our understanding of the world and ourselves. Its influence can be seen in the development of chemistry, medicine, psychology, and even art and literature. Alchemy's emphasis on experimentation and observation laid the groundwork for the scientific method. Alchemists, in their quest to understand the properties of matter, developed laboratory techniques and equipment that would later be adopted by chemists. In medicine, alchemy's influence can be seen in the development of pharmacology and the use of minerals and metals in healing practices. Alchemy's impact extends beyond the realm of science. Its themes of transformation, the search for meaning, and the quest for enlightenment have inspired artists, writers, and philosophers for centuries. The alchemist's shadow. Alchemy holds a certain allure, a sense of wonder and mystery. The pursuit of alchemical knowledge, often shrouded in secrecy, has led some down dangerous paths. The allure of transmuting base metals into gold has tempted many. Alchemists, promising wealth and immortality, often preyed on the hopes and dreams of wealthy patrons. With the rise of modern science and the decline of alchemical traditions, the question of alchemy's place in the modern world remains a subject of debate. Is alchemy merely a relic of a bygone era, a collection of superstitious beliefs and failed experiments? Or does it hold valuable insights that continue to resonate today? Some argue that alchemy, with its emphasis on qualitative observation, intuition, and a holistic worldview, offers a valuable counterpoint to the reductionist approach of modern science. Others view alchemy as a pseudoscience, a collection of disproven theories and unsubstantiated claims. The debate over alchemy's relevance in the modern world reflects a larger conversation about the nature of knowledge, the limitations of science, and the enduring human fascination with the unknown. Whether viewed as a precursor to modern science or a separate path to knowledge, alchemy's enduring legacy lies in its ability to inspire the imagination and encourage a sense of wonder. The allure of alchemy has captivated artists, writers, and filmmakers for centuries. The Philosopher's Stone appears in novels, films, video games, and music. Notably, it is central in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The stone's power to grant immortality and transmute metals drives the story's conflict. In Full Metal Alchemist, it represents the ultimate taboo in alchemy. The series explores the ethical implications and sacrifices of creating the stone. The Philosopher's Stone continues to fascinate and inspire. As we delve into the depths of alchemical lore, we find ourselves drawn deeper into a world of mystery and intrigue. The quest for the Philosopher's Stone, the elixir of life, and the ultimate transformation continues to resonate with a certain primal fascination. Whether we view alchemy as a precursor to modern science or a separate path to knowledge, its influence on our cultural landscape is undeniable. Its symbols, texts, and concepts continue to inspire artists, writers, and philosophers, reminding us of the power of the imagination and the enduring human desire to understand the universe and our place within it. Perhaps the true legacy of alchemy lies not in the achievement of its ultimate goals, but in the journey itself. The relentless pursuit of knowledge, the willingness to challenge conventional wisdom, and the courage to confront the unknown. These are the enduring qualities that continue to resonate with us today. Alchemy is not just about transforming base metals into gold, but also about the transformation of the self. This chapter delves into the philosophical aspects of alchemy, exploring how the ancient practice serves as a metaphor for personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. Through the process of alchemical transformation, individuals can achieve a higher state of consciousness and self-awareness, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled and enlightened existence. The journey of alchemy is a journey of self-discovery, where the true gold is the wisdom and insight gained along the way. In the crucible of life, we are all alchemists, striving to turn our experiences, challenges, and trials into the pure gold of wisdom and self-realization. The ancient alchemists believed that the transformation of the self was the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. By purifying the mind and soul, they sought to align themselves with the divine, achieving a state of harmony and enlightenment that transcended the material world. This quest for inner transformation is as relevant today as it was centuries ago, reminding us that the true power of alchemy lies not in the transmutation of metals, but in the alchemical journey of the self. As we conclude our exploration of alchemy, let us remember that the ultimate goal is not the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone, but the realization of our own potential. The true essence of alchemy is the transformation of the self, a journey that continues to inspire and guide us in our quest for knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. Whether we view alchemy as a science, a spiritual practice, or a metaphor for personal growth, its enduring legacy lies in its ability to touch the deepest parts of our being, urging us to seek the truth within ourselves and the universe around us. In this sense, we are all alchemists, forever striving to turn the base metals of our existence into the pure gold of understanding and enlightenment. And so, the journey of alchemy continues, not just in ancient texts and symbols, but in the hearts and minds of those who seek to transform themselves and the world around them. Alchemy is rich with symbols that represent various elements, processes, and philosophical concepts. These symbols were used by alchemists to encode their knowledge and protect their secrets. In this chapter, we will explore some of the most significant alchemical symbols and their meanings. The Philosopher's Stone, often depicted as a circle with a square inside, and a triangle within the square, and a smaller circle within the triangle. This symbol represents the completion of the great work, the ultimate goal of alchemy. The Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail, symbolizing the cyclical nature of the alchemical process and the concept of eternal return. The elixir of life, represented by a chalice or a flask. This symbol signifies the pursuit of immortality and eternal you. The four elements, earth, water, air, and fire, each represented by a triangle. Earth is a downward-pointing triangle with a line through it. Water is a downward-pointing triangle. Air is an upward-pointing triangle with a line through it. And fire is an upward-pointing triangle. The 7 planetary metals. Each metal is associated with a planet and has its own symbol. Gold, Sun, Silver, Moon, Mercury, Copper, Venus, Iron, Mars, Tin, Jupiter, and Lead, Saturn. The alchemical marriage, symbolized by the union of the sun and the moon, representing the merging of opposites to create a harmonious whole. These symbols and many others form the language of alchemy, a language that speaks to the transformation of matter and the soul. This chapter delves into the ancient belief that all matter is composed of 4 fundamental elements. Each element represents different qualities and has unique symbolic meanings in alchemical traditions. Earth symbolizes stability and physicality. It is the foundation upon which life is built, representing the material world and our connection to it. Air represents intellect and communication. It is the breath of life, the invisible force that carries thoughts, ideas, and words, symbolizing the mind's capacity to reason and understand. Fire signifies transformation and energy. It is the catalyst for change, representing both destruction and creation. Fire is the spark that ignites passion, creativity, and the alchemical process of transmutation. Water embodies emotion and intuition. It is the fluid essence of life, symbolizing the subconscious, the flow of feelings, and the depths of the human soul. Water is adaptable, nurturing, and essential for growth. These elements are not just physical substances, but also metaphors for understanding the complexities of the human experience and the natural world. They provide a framework for exploring the interconnectedness of all things and the transformative journey of both matter and spirit. In the annals of history, several alchemists have left an indelible mark with their contributions to the field. Among them, Paracelsus stands out for his pioneering work in medical chemistry. His belief in the power of alchemy to heal the human body led to significant advancements in medicine. Another notable figure is Nicolas Flamel, often shrouded in legend, who is said to have discovered the secret to immortality through the Philosopher's Stone. Then there is Jabir ibn Hayyan, known as the father of chemistry, whose extensive writings laid the foundation for modern alchemical practices. These alchemists, along with many others, have contributed to the rich tapestry of alchemical knowledge, blending science, mysticism, and philosophy in their quest for transformation and enlightenment. The alchemical process of transforming base metals into gold is not just a physical endeavor, but a profound spiritual journey. This intricate process, known as the magnum opus, or great work, is divided into several stages, each with its own philosophical and mystical significance. The journey begins with calcination, the burning away of impurities, symbolizing the destruction of the ego and the purification of the soul. Next comes dissolution, where the ashes are dissolved in water, representing the breaking down of preconceived notions and the opening of the mind to new possibilities. Following dissolution is separation, where the essential elements are extracted from the dissolved substance. This stage signifies the discernment of one's true self from the false. Conjunction then follows, where these purified elements are recombined, symbolizing the union of opposites and the integration of the self. Next is fermentation, a process of spiritual rebirth and enlightenment, where the substance is infused with new life. Distillation follows, representing the refinement of the spirit and the attainment of higher consciousness. Finally, coagulation brings the process to completion, where the transformed substance solidifies into the Philosopher's Stone, symbolizing the ultimate state of spiritual enlightenment and the perfection of the soul. Throughout these stages, alchemists used a variety of symbols and apparatus to represent and facilitate their work. The athanor, or alchemical furnace, the retort, and the crucible were essential tools, each carrying its own symbolic meaning. The alchemical process, with its blend of science, mysticism, and philosophy, mirrors the transformative journey of the human spirit. It is a testament to the belief that inner and outer transformations are intertwined, and through the great work, one can achieve both material and spiritual perfection. As we delve deeper into the stages of alchemy, we uncover not just the secrets of turning lead into gold, but the profound wisdom of transforming the self. As we transition from the intricate processes of transforming lead into gold, we venture into another fascinating dimension of alchemy, its cosmic connection with astrology. In the ancient world, alchemy and astrology were not separate disciplines, but intertwined practices that guided the alchemist's journey. For centuries, alchemists looked to the heavens, believing that the movements of celestial bodies held profound influence over earthly transformations. The alignment of planets and stars was thought to affect not only the materials in their crucibles, but also the very essence of their spiritual work. Prominent figures such as Paracelsus and Agrippa explored these cosmic relationships deeply. Paracelsus, a renowned 16th century alchemist, believed that the stars and planets emitted a divine influence that could be harnessed to aid in the alchemical process. His works integrated astrological charts and planetary correspondences, suggesting that each celestial body had a specific metal and spiritual quality associated with it. Historical texts like the Hermetic corpus and the Picatrix also emphasized this cosmic connection, offering detailed guidance on how to align one's alchemical work with the cycles of the moon, sun, and planets. These texts propose that the success of an experiment could be enhanced by performing it under specific astrological conditions. The philosophical underpinnings of this connection lie in the hermetic maxim, as above, so below. This principle suggests that the macrocosm of the universe mirrors the microcosm of the individual, and thus, understanding the stars can lead to profound insights into the self and the material world. In modern times, this cosmic connection endures in various spiritual practices. Astrologers and alchemists alike continue to explore the interplay between celestial movements and personal transformation. The legacy of these intertwined sciences remains a testament to the enduring quest for knowledge and harmony between the heavens and the earth. And as we delve deeper into the mystical realms of alchemy and astrology, uncovering the secrets of the stars and their influence on the transformative journey of the soul. Through the annals of history, we find that alchemy has not only been a scientific pursuit, but also a profound source of inspiration for literature and art. This chapter explores the deep and lasting influence of alchemy on creative expression throughout the ages. From the mystical texts of the Renaissance to the symbolic representations in modern art, alchemy has inspired countless works. The allegorical use of alchemical symbols in literature is a testament to its rich metaphorical language. Authors like Goethe, in his magnum opus Faust, weave alchemical themes to explore the human condition, the quest for knowledge, and the transformation of the self. In art, the portrayal of alchemists and their enigmatic laboratories has been a recurring motif. Renaissance artists like Peter Bruegel and Hieronymus Bosch captured the alchemist's quest in vivid detail, blending the mystical with the mundane. These works often depict the alchemist surrounded by symbols of transformation, crucibles, flasks, and the ever-elusive philosopher's stone. The 20th and 21st centuries have seen a resurgence of alchemical themes in both literature and visual arts. Surrealist artists like Salvador Dali and Max Ernst drew upon alchemical imagery to delve into the subconscious, creating works that challenge our perceptions of reality. Contemporary authors and filmmakers continue to explore alchemical motifs, using them to symbolize personal and spiritual transformation. The enduring legacy of alchemy in contemporary culture is a testament to its universal themes of change and enlightenment. Whether through the written word or visual artistry, the principles of alchemy continue to resonate, offering a rich tapestry of symbols and meanings that inspire and provoke thought. Join us as we delve into this fascinating intersection of science, mysticism, and creativity, uncovering the alchemical threads woven through the fabric of human culture. As we continue to trace the influence of alchemy through the corridors of time, we arrive at a unique intersection, the world of modern psychology. Here, the mystical and the scientific converge in the work of Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist. Jung delved deeply into alchemy, seeing it not just as a proto-scientific endeavor, but as a rich metaphor for the process of individuation and self-realization. For Jung, the alchemical process mirrored the psychological transformation of the individual. He interpreted alchemical symbols and processes as representations of the unconscious mind's journey towards wholeness. The philosopher's stone, in Jungian terms, was not a literal substance, but a powerful symbol of the self, the ultimate goal of psychological development. Jung's insights revealed that the alchemical process of transmutation was akin to integrating the conscious and unconscious aspects of the psyche. This symbolic transformation of the self was, for Jung, the true gold that alchemists sought. Jung's work has had a profound impact on modern psychology, providing a bridge between ancient esoteric wisdom and contemporary understanding of the human mind. His interpretations of alchemical symbolism have enriched our comprehension of the unconscious and the intricate process of individuation. Through Jung's lens, alchemy becomes a valuable tool in the field of depth psychology, offering timeless insights into the human journey towards self-realization. We come to a fascinating intersection with another ancient practice, herbalism. Both disciplines sought to harness the transformative powers of nature, and their convergence led to remarkable advancements in the understanding of natural elements and their potential. In the alchemical tradition, herbs and plants were more than mere ingredients. They were seen as vital components imbued with spiritual and medicinal properties. Alchemists meticulously studied the natural world, seeking to unlock the secrets hidden within leaves, roots, and flowers. Through their experiments, they aimed to create potions and elixirs that could heal the body, expand the mind, and even prolong life. One of the core philosophies behind this practice was the belief that nature itself held the key to spiritual and physical transformation. By understanding and manipulating natural elements, alchemists believed they could achieve a higher state of being and unlock the mysteries of the universe. This quest for transformation was both a scientific endeavor and a deeply spiritual journey. Notable figures in the field of alchemy and herbalism, such as Paracelsus, contributed significantly to the development of early medicine and pharmacology. Paracelsus, often referred to as the father of toxicology, emphasized the importance of dosage and the therapeutic potential of natural substances. His work laid the groundwork for modern medical practices and the use of herbal remedies. In addition to Paracelsus, other alchemists and herbalists left a lasting impact on the field. Their meticulous documentation of plant properties and their innovative methods of extraction and combination paved the way for future scientific discoveries. The legacy of these pioneers can still be seen today in the fields of pharmacology, naturopathy, and holistic medicine. As we delve deeper into the alchemical use of herbs and plants, we uncover a rich tapestry of knowledge that continues to influence modern science and medicine. The ancient practice of transforming nature through alchemy and herbalism serves as a reminder of the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. It invites us to explore the potential of nature to heal, transform, and elevate the human spirit. As we delve further into the world of alchemy, we encounter a profound aspect that transcends the physical realm, the spiritual practice of alchemy. This chapter explores the meditative techniques and rituals that alchemists believed could transform the soul and connect them with the divine. In the quiet sanctuaries of their laboratories, alchemists engaged in deep meditation, seeking to align their inner selves with the universal forces. They believed that true transformation began within, and through focused contemplation, they could achieve spiritual enlightenment. This meditative practice was often accompanied by the visualization of ancient alchemical symbols, each one representing a step in the journey towards spiritual perfection. Rituals played a significant role in the alchemical tradition. These ceremonies were rich with symbolism and were designed to invoke the divine presence. Alchemists would perform intricate rituals, using sacred geometry, elemental correspondences, and invocations to channel spiritual energies. These practices were not merely symbolic, they were seen as essential processes for achieving the great work, or magnum opus, a state of spiritual and material perfection. One of the most revered rituals was the conjunction, a sacred union of opposing forces, symbolized by the alchemical marriage of the sun and moon. This ritual represented the harmonization of masculine and feminine energies, aiming to create a balanced and enlightened state of being. Through this sacred act, alchemists sought to achieve the Philosopher's Stone, a metaphor for the ultimate spiritual transformation. The practice of alchemical meditation and rituals serves as a reminder of the deep connection between the physical and spiritual realms. It teaches us that true transformation is holistic, encompassing both the body and the soul. By engaging in these ancient practices, alchemists believed they could unlock the mysteries of the universe and attain a higher state of consciousness. It's essential to distinguish it from its modern counterpart, chemistry. Alchemy and chemistry are often confused, but they are distinct fields with unique histories and methodologies. Alchemy, an ancient practice, aimed to transform base metals into noble ones, discover the elixir of life, and achieve spiritual enlightenment. It was a blend of science, philosophy, and mysticism. Alchemists believed that the physical transformations they sought mirrored spiritual transformations, striving to achieve the great work or magnum opus, which symbolized both material perfection and spiritual enlightenment. Chemistry, on the other hand, emerged from alchemy, but is a modern science focused on understanding matter and its interactions. It relies on empirical evidence, experimentation, and the scientific method. The transition from alchemy to chemistry marked a significant shift from mystical and speculative practices to systematic and reproducible scientific inquiry. While alchemy laid the groundwork for many chemical processes, chemistry has evolved into a rigorous discipline that underpins much of modern science and industry. The alchemical pursuit of transformation has given way to the chemical understanding of reactions, compounds, and elements, leading to advancements in medicine, technology, and various industries. In essence, alchemy and chemistry represent two different approaches to understanding and transforming the world. Alchemy, with its mystical and holistic perspective, sought to connect the material with the spiritual, while chemistry, with its empirical and scientific approach, seeks to explain the material world through observation and experimentation. As we venture into the heart of alchemy, we now turn our focus to one of its most enigmatic and sought-after goals, the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. This legendary substance was believed to possess the power to transmute base metals into gold and grant eternal life. The process begins with the purification of base materials. Alchemists would meticulously cleanse and refine substances, symbolizing the purification of the soul. This stage, known as calcination, involved burning the material to ashes, representing the burning away of impurities. Next is the stage of dissolution, where the ashes are dissolved in a liquid, often symbolized by alchemical water. This step signifies the breaking down of ego and the merging with the universal spirit. Following dissolution comes separation. Here, the alchemist separates the pure from the impure, akin to the discernment of truth from illusion. This stage is crucial for isolating the essence needed for the stone. Conjunction is the next phase, where the purified elements are recombined. This symbolizes the union of opposites and the harmony of the material and spiritual realms. Fermentation follows, a process of transformation where the combined substance begins to exhibit new life. This stage is often associated with spiritual rebirth and enlightenment. The penultimate stage is distillation, where the substance is purified further through repeated cycles of heating and cooling. This represents the constant refinement of the soul through introspection and spiritual practice. Finally, we reach coagulation, where the substance solidifies into the Philosopher's Stone. This is the culmination of the alchemical journey, symbolizing the attainment of perfection and the realization of the divine within. Each step of this mystical process is rich with alchemical symbols and philosophical meanings. The transformation of base materials into gold parallels the alchemist's quest for spiritual enlightenment and the perfection of the self. Throughout history, the Philosopher's Stone has remained a powerful symbol of transformation and the eternal quest for knowledge and wisdom. Now we uncover the profound influence of the Philosopher's Stone in literature and mythology. This legendary artifact, symbolizing ultimate knowledge and power, has woven itself into the very fabric of human storytelling. From ancient texts to modern interpretations, the Philosopher's Stone has captivated the imaginations of countless generations. In medieval Europe, alchemists like Nicolas Flamel were believed to have discovered its secrets, their tales merging history with legend. These stories spoke of not just the transmutation of metals, but the transformation of the alchemist's soul. In Eastern traditions, similar concepts appear. The Chinese elixir of immortality and the Hindu Amrita share striking resemblances to the Philosopher's Stone, each representing the quest for eternal life and divine wisdom. Moving into the realm of literature, the Philosopher's Stone has inspired a myriad of works. In J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, it serves as a pivotal element, bridging the magical and mundane worlds. This modern retelling echoes the age-old themes of transformation and the pursuit of enlightenment. Mythology, too, is rich with references. The stone appears in the legend of the Holy Grail, embodying the ultimate quest for spiritual purity and divine grace. It stands as a testament to humanity's enduring desire to transcend the ordinary and touch the infinite. Through these stories and myths, the Philosopher's Stone remains a powerful symbol of transformation, wisdom, and the eternal quest for knowledge. It is a beacon that continues to inspire and challenge us, urging us to seek beyond the surface and discover the profound truths that lie within. We arrive at the profound concept of the alchemical wedding, also known as the union of opposites. This mystical union is not merely a physical coming together, but a symbolic and spiritual merging of dualities that exist within the universe and within ourselves. Drawing from ancient texts, the alchemical wedding represents the harmonious integration of masculine and feminine energies, light and darkness, and spirit and matter. It is the sacred marriage of the sun and the moon, the king and the queen, whose union gives birth to the Philosopher's Stone. This concept is deeply rooted in the hermetic principle of as above, so below, illustrating the interconnectedness of all things. In alchemical philosophy, this union is essential for achieving the great work, or magnum opus, the ultimate goal of the alchemist's journey. It symbolizes the reconciliation of opposites, leading to a state of wholeness and enlightenment. The alchemical wedding is not just an external event, but an inner transformation, where the alchemist achieves a balance between the conscious and unconscious mind, the rational and the intuitive. Modern interpretations also draw parallels between this ancient concept and psychological processes. Carl Jung, for instance, viewed the alchemical wedding as a metaphor for individuation. the process of integrating different aspects of the psyche to achieve self-realization. As serene and harmonious music plays in the background, imagine the mystical visuals of the sun and moon converging, their light blending into a radiant unity. This imagery speaks to the profound beauty and transformative power of the alchemical wedding. Through this symbolic union, we are reminded of the importance of balance and integration in our own lives. It encourages us to embrace our inner dualities, to find harmony within ourselves, and to seek a higher state of consciousness. The alchemical wedding remains a timeless metaphor for personal and spiritual transformation, urging us to transcend our limitations and discover the divine within. It is a testament to the enduring wisdom of alchemy, offering insights that continue to inspire and enlighten us. As we transition from the mystical union of opposites, we now turn our attention to the scientific underpinnings of alchemy. In this chapter, we delve into the scientific principles that may have inspired the ancient practice of alchemy. For centuries, alchemists pursued the elusive Philosopher's Stone, a legendary substance believed to possess the power to transmute base metals into gold and grant eternal life. But were their efforts purely mystical, or did they have a foundation in the natural sciences? We begin by exploring the chemical processes and elements that alchemists believed could lead to the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. Alchemy, at its core, was an early form of chemistry. Alchemists meticulously studied the properties of various substances, experimenting with heat, distillation, and other techniques to transform matter. Their work laid the groundwork for modern chemistry, even if their ultimate goals remained out of reach. One of the key concepts in alchemy is the transmutation of elements. Alchemists believed that by purifying and combining different substances, they could achieve the perfect material, the Philosopher's Stone. This idea, though mystical, hinted at the possibility of altering the fundamental nature of matter, a concept that resonates with modern nuclear chemistry and physics. Modern scientists have examined the theories of alchemists through the lens of contemporary chemistry. While the Philosopher's Stone remains a myth, the pursuit of transforming elements is not entirely far-fetched. In fact, nuclear reactions can change one element into another, albeit not in the way alchemists envisioned. For example, in particle accelerators, scientists can induce transmutation by bombarding nuclei with particles. Scientists can induce transmutation by bombarding nuclei with particles, leading to the creation of new elements. Furthermore, the quest for the elixir of life may have parallels in modern medicine. Alchemists sought a substance that could cure all diseases and grant immortality. Today, researchers continue to search for treatments that can extend human life and improve health, echoing the alchemist dreams of longevity. As we uncover the fascinating intersection of science and mysticism in the quest for the Philosopher's Stone, we gain a deeper appreciation for the alchemists' contributions. Their blend of empirical observation and mystical philosophy paved the way for scientific inquiry and discovery. Join us as we continue to explore the enduring legacy of alchemy and its impact on the development of modern science. Through this journey, we find that the boundaries between science and mysticism are not as rigid as they may seem, and that the pursuit of knowledge often requires a balance of both. As we go deeper, we encounter the enigmatic language that cloaked the alchemists' secrets. This chapter delves into the cryptic language used by alchemists to describe their processes and discoveries. It explores the symbolism, metaphors, and allegories that were employed to veil the true meaning of their work. Alchemy was steeped in secrecy, and its practitioners often used coded language to protect their knowledge from the uninitiated. Terms like the Green Lion, the Red King, and the White Queen were not mere poetic flourishes, but symbols loaded with meaning. These symbols served as keys to unlock the mysteries of the Philosopher's Stone and the alchemical process. One of the most famous texts in alchemical literature is the Mutus Liber, or Silent Book. This 17th century manuscript consists of a series of enigmatic illustrations without any accompanying text. Its images are believed to depict the stages of the alchemical process, challenging the reader to interpret their meaning through intuition and insight. Another pivotal work is the Emerald Tablet, attributed to the legendary Hermes Trismegistus. This brief yet profound text encapsulates the essence of alchemical philosophy with its famous maxim, as above, so below. The Emerald Tablet has been a cornerstone for alchemists, guiding their quest for transformation on both physical and spiritual levels. The language of alchemy is rich with allegory. Alchemists often describe their work in terms of marriage, death, and rebirth. These metaphors illustrated the transformative nature of their experiments, mirroring the cycles of nature and the human soul's journey toward enlightenment. By decoding these texts, modern scholars and enthusiasts gain a deeper understanding of the alchemical tradition. The symbolism and metaphors reveal a worldview where science and spirituality are intertwined, each enhancing the other in the pursuit of ultimate truth. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of alchemical language and uncover the hidden wisdom within these ancient texts. Through this exploration, we find that the alchemists' cryptic writings are not just relics of the past, but timeless guides for those who seek to transform themselves and the world around them. We arrive at a place where the material and the mystical converge. The Philosopher's Stone, a symbol of ultimate transformation, has left an indelible mark on various esoteric traditions throughout history. More than a mere artifact of alchemical lore, the Philosopher's Stone represents the pinnacle of spiritual enlightenment and the profound unity of mind, body, and spirit. In ancient mystical traditions, the Philosopher's Stone was seen as a divine gift, a key to unlocking the hidden potential within the human soul. Its pursuit was not just an alchemical endeavor, but a spiritual quest, often shrouded in metaphor and allegory. The stone symbolized the attainment of wisdom, immortality, and the transmutation of base elements into pure gold, both literally and figuratively. Historical accounts tell us that many esoteric schools, from the Hermetic order to the Rosicrucians, revered the Philosopher's Stone as a central tenet of their spiritual teachings. These traditions emphasized inner transformation, urging initiates to look beyond the material world and seek the divine spark within. The Philosopher's Stone became a metaphor for the soul's journey toward enlightenment, representing the alchemical marriage of opposites and the harmonious balance of all elements. Mystical interpretations of the Philosopher's Stone also abound in Eastern traditions. In Taoist alchemy, the stone is akin to the elixir of life, a substance that grants immortality and spiritual purity. Similarly, in Hindu alchemy, or Rasayana, the Philosopher's Stone is synonymous with the ultimate state of spiritual liberation, where the soul transcends the cycle of birth and death. Modern perspectives continue to draw inspiration from the Philosopher's Stone, viewing it as a symbol of personal and collective transformation. Contemporary spiritual seekers and alchemists alike find in the stone a timeless guide, encouraging them to embark on their own inner alchemical journey. The stone's legacy endures, reminding us that the quest for enlightenment and the transformation of the self are as relevant today as they were in ancient times. Throughout history, many alchemists have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone. This chapter delves into the lives and works of these enigmatic figures, exploring their experiments, discoveries, and the enduring legacy they left behind. From the ancient alchemists of Egypt and Greece to the medieval scholars of Europe, we will uncover the secrets and mysteries that drove these individuals in their quest for the ultimate alchemical achievement. Join us as we journey through time, examining the contributions of famous alchemists such as Hermes Trismegistus, Paracelsus, and Isaac Newton, and their relentless pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone. Hermes Trismegistus, often considered the father of alchemy, penned the Hermetic Corpus, a collection of writings that laid the groundwork for alchemical practices. His teachings on the unity of the cosmos and the transformation of the self have influenced countless generations of alchemists. Paracelsus, a Renaissance physician and alchemist, revolutionized medical science by integrating alchemical principles into his treatments. His belief in the interconnectedness of the microcosm and macrocosm led him to explore the Philosopher's Stone as a means to heal both the body and the spirit. Isaac Newton, renowned for his contributions to physics and mathematics, was also an avid alchemist. His extensive writings on alchemy reveal a deep fascination with the Philosopher's Stone and its potential to unlock the secrets of the universe. Newton's alchemical pursuits highlight the interplay between scientific inquiry and mystical exploration during his time. These alchemists, and many others, have left an indelible mark on the history of alchemy. Their relentless pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone serves as a testament to the enduring human quest for knowledge, transformation, and enlightenment. As we reflect on their contributions, we are reminded that the journey toward the Philosopher's Stone is not just a historical curiosity, but a timeless quest that continues to inspire seekers of wisdom and truth. The legacy of these famous alchemists endures, urging us to look beyond the material world and seek the divine spark within ourselves. The contrasting views of the Philosopher's Stone from both mythical and scientific perspectives. We begin by exploring the ancient myths and legends that have surrounded the stone for centuries. Tales of its supposed magical properties and the quest for immortality have captivated the imaginations of many. The mythical Philosopher's Stone is often described as a substance capable of turning base metals into gold and granting eternal life. But what about the scientific side of the story? Historical attempts at alchemy reveal a fascinating journey of experimentation and discovery. Alchemists sought to understand the principles of transformation, hoping to transmute base metals into gold. They meticulously documented their processes, blending mystical lore with early scientific inquiry. Modern science, however, has shed new light on these ancient practices. While the transformation of lead into gold remains a dream, the principles of chemistry and physics have helped us understand the limitations and possibilities of matter. The quest for the Philosopher's Stone, once rooted in mysticism, has evolved into a pursuit of knowledge and understanding. This chapter aims to provide a comprehensive overview of how the Philosopher's Stone has been perceived through the ages. By blending mythical lore with scientific inquiry, we can appreciate the enduring allure of this enigmatic symbol. As we conclude our journey through the mythical and scientific perspectives of the Philosopher's Stone, we now turn our gaze toward the broader history of alchemy itself. This chapter will delve into the origins of alchemy, tracing its roots from ancient civilizations such as Egypt and China through the medieval period in Europe, and into its transformation into modern chemistry. Our story begins in the ancient world, where early alchemists in Egypt and China laid the foundational stones of this enigmatic practice. These early practitioners were not merely focused on material transformation, but sought spiritual enlightenment and harmony with the universe. Alchemy was as much a philosophical pursuit as it was a proto-scientific endeavor. As we move to the medieval period in Europe, we encounter key figures such as Geber, who is often considered the father of chemistry, and Paracelsus, whose revolutionary ideas bridged the gap between alchemy and medicine. These alchemists meticulously documented their experiments, blending mystical lore with rigorous inquiry. The Renaissance brought a resurgence of interest in alchemy, with scholars like Isaac Newton and Robert Boyle contributing to its evolution. Their work began to shift alchemy from mystical practices to the empirical methods that would eventually give birth to modern chemistry. The transformation of alchemy into modern science was marked by pivotal moments and discoveries, such as Antoine Lavoisier's identification of elements and the development of the periodic table. These advancements demystified many of the alchemical processes and laid the groundwork for contemporary scientific practices. Yet, the legacy of alchemy endures in modern science and culture. From the symbolic language of chemistry to the metaphysical explorations of psychology, alchemy's influence is woven into the fabric of our understanding of the world. Join us as we explore the rich tapestry of alchemy's history, its impact on modern science, and its enduring legacy in contemporary culture, revealing how this ancient practice continues to shape our quest for knowledge and transformation. But what if the secrets of alchemy are not entirely lost? What if the Philosopher's Stone is more than just a myth? Stay tuned, subscribe, share, like, and hit the notification bell as we uncover the hidden truths that could change everything we know about alchemy and science.